Joining me now to discuss, Senior Research Fellow for the Technology Policy at the Heritage Foundation, Frederick. Great to see you as always. Look, this is a weird situation. The bedfellows on this are confusing. I feel like this is getting very complicated. You are great at breaking things down for us, so here we go. Is Facebook doing enough, or are they doing too much?
Todd, well, I think you know where I stand on this issue. Facebook is doing too much. And at this point, the cat's out of the bag. As others have said, they are saying the quiet part out loud. This is the Biden administration. They're saying that, hey, we are attempting to circumvent the Constitution. We're attempting to evade the First Amendment by outsourcing our censorship, our desired censorship, to private companies. And this is not tenable. You know who else thinks it's not tenable? The Supreme Court. A friend of the show, Vivek Ramaswamy, he reminds us in Norwood versus Harrison, 1973, the Supreme Court says this is not allowed. You cannot allow a private entity or a private citizen in that case, so what Facebook represents, to do the government's bidding for it. You can't promote what the government cannot do constitutionally. Given the Surgeon General's comments, given Jen Psaki's comments from the last week, this is what it looks like they are attempting to do.
You mentioned saying the quiet part out loud. They're not just saying it out loud. They're yelling it and asking Facebook and other social media companies to do more. I find that fascinating. And along those lines, Kara, we keep hearing talk of a bipartisan push to break up big tech. But is big government under Democrats going to destroy its symbiotic relationship with big tech?
The closer and closer that these Democrats and the Biden administration gets to big tech, the more I get worried. We've already seen instances of actual agents of the state, in this case, the state of California, inducing big tech like Twitter to respond to their desire for censorship. There's a lawsuit winding its way through the courts right now, O'Hanley versus Padilla. This is actually happening. Jen Psaki admitting that it's happening. It is only increasing and congealing that relationship between big tech and big government, and none of that is a good thing. That never redounds to the benefit of the people when this occurs, when they join forces and they consolidate control over information, over the dissemination and the access to information. It only augurs ill for the people of the United States.
Easy question here, just the existential question of our times. What is the proper balance here?
That is a good question. I mean, we've seen a lot of energy on the Hill behind focused reform of Section 230. That means sort of curtailing the expanded immunity and the freedom from liability that initial 1996 legislation conferred upon them, and then the courts expanded over the years. Antitrust legislation, we have to make sure we're using the right tools. We don't necessarily want to aggrandize more power toward the federal government and allow them, hopefully when a Republican gets in the next few years, to wield those tools against private businesses en masse. So there has to be a balance. I say focused reform of Section 230. We have to let alternative platforms proliferate, like RightForge, like Odyssey, like Rumble, all these other platforms that have freedom of expression in mind. We have to let the free market be an actual free market and work as intended. Allow room for those alternatives to grow and to flourish. Let conservatives choose.
15 seconds left. What consequences could this censoring have beyond big tech?
Well, the fact that the definition of misinformation and censorship is already changing, is always changing. As I've said on this program before, at Facebook, we were constantly building an airplane in mid-flight. We don't want people to be subject to the whims of a concentration of people at the top of these big tech companies whatsoever. We want these companies to stand up for freedom of expression. So far, that's not happening. It's going to be worse if this continues.
Nobody analyzes these issues quite like Kara Frederick. You're awesome at this stuff. Kara, thanks for your time this morning.